Hello guys, hello. Good evening and welcome to the channel. I hope that all of you are okay. Hope that you guys are doing great on a Sunday. Yeah, guys, I hope that your week went well, and obviously I hope that the coming week, which will start tomorrow, will be even better, So yeah, Betway Premiership action continued. Some teams were playing their 18th game of the season. Yes, 1-8. Yeah, it was round 18 of the Betway Premiership. Yes, of course, there are some teams that have played lesser games, but still, it remains round 18 of this season, And we had Skukune United defeating Orbit College by 2-0. As you can see there, it's not looking good for you, Orbit. Kwenzakalani, Orbit College? Umujela scored in that game twice, okay? Honolo Bradley Mujela is proving to be the signing. Got a brace, and that secured the victory for Skukune as Orbit College drops more points. Chipa United, I can already tell that Kwaiba was on the score sheet here. So Chipa United took on Richards Bay. They won by 3-0. The first goal was scored by Sergio Kamis. The second goal was scored by Ntsundwana. And then the third goal was scored by Sinokolo Kwaiba, the former Orlando Pirates, forward or attacking midfielder. Shout out to you, Chipa. I think now Chipa United is picking up. Polokwane City played goalless draw against Siwelele. Oh, boring. 90 minutes, 0-0. Oh no. Orlando Pirates took on Marumo Gallants, as you can see there, at the Amstel Arena. Izimnyama Ngengani made sure that they scored 3 goals and secured 3 points. Yanela Mbutuma was on the score sheet. Patrick Mashwanganyi. Patrick Tito Mashwanganyi is doing well, yeah? In the last 2 games, Mashwanganyi has scored 2 goals, guys. Are you aware? The last 2 games, he scores 2 goals. And then the third goal was scored by the one and only President Yamatuke. What a special goal that Relebohile Mofokeng scored in that game. And then we also had Durban City defeating TS Galaxy. Galaxy. TS Galaxy lost to Durban City. That's crazy. The first goal was scored by Ofisha Norman. Unfortunately, that was an own goal. And then the second goal was scored by Sifumba. I'm happy to see you doing well, Lupumulo Sifumba. He came and scored that second insurance goal, they call it. Durban City victorious against Galaxy. And then the last game that played in this round 18 was between Golden Arrows and Magesi Pagugesi. What happened there is that there were 2 red cards. Crazy. Yeah, Musadi got 2 yellow cards. Homutso Musadi. I never understand players that get, sent off for getting 2 red cards. Like, you already got the first one. Really, you know that if you get another yellow card, you're going out. So, I don't expect you to get another yellow card if you already have a yellow card. But Musadi, he had 1 yellow card. And then as the game kept going, he got another yellow card. Again, 17 minutes into the game, yellow card. 38 minutes into the game, yellow card. If you say 38 minus 17, how much is that? 21 minutes in between. 20 minutes in between, you collected 2 yellow cards. First half. That's one of the reasons why Magesi lost this game. They got the yellow card very early. And guess what? After that red card, Junior Dion scored the opening goal 47 minutes into the game. And then he did it again on the 55th minute. Hey, Dion is the outright top goal scorer in the Betway Premiership, guys. He is on fire. Dion. Khamba kahle for Dion, guys. Ngiyakwata mina mangibheka ama top goal scorer eSouth Africa this season. hayi kunzima bafethu sithwele kanzima kwenzakalani kanti top goal scorers, we don't have top strikers, we don't have top scorers this season, but we do have Dion, who is playing for a Golden Arrows that are not even in the top 3 of the Betway Premiership. Where is Golden Arrows? Let's see. Dion has 9 goals, by the way, in the league, ne? Yeah, 9 goals for him this season. You know, he has 1 assist also, so that's 10 goal contributions. I believe he also has a goal in another competition outside of the league, which makes it 10 goals. I think now he has 10 goals across all competitions. That is insane. Look at Golden Arrows. They are in position 9, but the top goal scorer of our league is in their team. And the reason is simple. They have scored 23 goals, but they considered 22. Goal difference of 1. Golden Arrows, Dinsang. So after that, those games, guys, what it means is that Orlando Pirates are now 6 points ahead of the defending champions, Mamelodi Sundowns. You know, with 38 points, Orlando Pirates, as you can see there. Sundowns does have a game in hand, and I know that you guys are looking forward to what's going to happen next, because on Wednesday, the 18th of February, we have Mamelodi Sundowns taking on the Orlando Pirates taking on Sundowns. Mara manje PSL nani ke? Why niphinda nidlale Chiefs neswelele at the same time? Why? You guys, Mara. Why? The Chiefs should be playing on another day, following day, or the day before. Yabo, sizokhona ukuthi, come on guys, ama-fans e-Chiefs ayafuna ukubukela i-Pirates idlala ne-Sundowns. Uthi mina ngiyafuna ukuyibukela i-Chiefs idlala neswelele, khona engifuna ukuyibona. Manje mani wadlalisa ngesikhathi esi-1 lama game, nenza njani kanti? Why? But ke, all these games will play at the same time, guys. You have Mamelodi Sundowns who were doing, who were playing in the CAF Champions League. They did well. They beat MC Alger by 2-0 and progressed to the last 8 of the Champions League. They are going to face between Stade Malien, El Ali, or Pyramids. One of those 3 teams that I've just mentioned will play against Sundowns in the last 8. This is because Sundowns finished as runners-up, which means that they are going to play the winner of the other 3 groups. Any of the other 3 groups, the winner, as I said, is Pyramids, it is El Ali, and it is also Stade Malien. So any of those 3 teams will face Sundowns in that last 8. Kaizer Chiefs are going to play. This is because Nabo, they were in CAF, just like Stellenbosch will play. They were playing CAF, So what happened is that Kaizer Chiefs, unfortunately, they succumb a 2-1 loss, right? And subsequently, they got eliminated, unfortunately, in the CAF Confederation Cup. Very sad moment for Chiefs. Very sad month for Kaizer Chiefs. If I'm not mistaken, they got eliminated in the Nedbank Cup in the very same month, ne? Yeah. A4. Badlale ne Stellenbosch baphuma ku Nedbank Cup. Yesterday nge-14 badlala ne Zamalek baphuma ku CAF Confederation Cup. So, first 15 days nje, first 2 weeks nje of February, icon. A month, a time to forget for Chiefs, but it's football, it is what it is. So Chiefs will be now playing in the Betway Premiership. They will take on Isiwelele, and obviously they will be hoping to get back into the top 3. Kaizer Chiefs, as you can see now, they have dropped to position 4. A win for them gives them 33 points. Mina umbuzo enginawo ulula Makhosi. Makhosi, nithini Makhosi? Kosi Nation, what are you saying, guys? Do you want Pirates to beat Sundowns? Because if we beat Sundowns for you, listen carefully, we're beating Sundowns for you, not us. Yeah, guys, if Orlando Pirates beat Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs wins against Siwelele, well, voila, you have Kaizer Chiefs in position 3. So, Chiefs, fans, you must support Pirates on Wednesday. Pirates wins, you win, we continue in our number 1 position. You guys get to the 2nd spot. I mean, that's a win-win situation, right? Areti. Kosi Nation, ni support abantu bafethu on Wednesday. But yes, guys, Chiefs, a win for them puts them to 33 points. So it's possible for them to finish second, to be number 2 If Pirates defeats Mamelodi Sundowns, anything less than that, then then Stellenbosch will take on Makesi, Fagugesi, Nabo as they look to do well in the league. Was it today? Sorry, they took on Singida Black Stars. It ended as a 0-0 draw. Now a red card again. This is a Sundowns player, I believe he's on loan. Yes, to Stellenbosch. Aseko Tiwani. Now a foot 18 minutes into the game, totally yellow card. 45 minutes into the game, I tolerate yellow card foot. Anjan. In between that is 27 minutes, 30 minutes. You get 2 yellow cards. That meant that Tiwani was sent off and Stellenbosch played the whole second half of that game with 1 man down. They were able to salvage a point, but we all know that that game was just a training match because they are already eliminated. So they're going to take on Makesi on Wednesday. Let's see how that one goes. And then Sundowns and Amazulu will also play 8-24 just to catch up. Sundowns will play against Amazulu in Durban, and then Chiefs will take on Stella. Stella, hey, Ting Tool. So yeah, guys, that's what's gonna be happening. The table now, it's 6 points gap for Pirates. Obviously, the mandate is clear. Pirates will want to finish the Wednesday with 41 points, which will be 9 points gap. Can Orlando Pirates do it? That's the question. Pirates, this is your time. Really want to win the league? Go for Sundowns. Go for them. This is it. Go for Sundowns. Go for it. Moor them. You're playing at home. You're on top. You're not playing in CAF. I mean, come on. Sundowns is crippled, as they are saying, others. So it's your time. Go and cripple them. Cripple them. Yeah, cripple them. Pirates versus Sundowns. That's the match that everyone is looking forward to. The win for Kukune meant that they leapfrog Kaizer Chiefs. As you can see, they are now in position 3 is Kukune, and Chiefs is in position 4. Position 5 is Amazulu. Position 6 is Durban City. Polokwane City in position 7. Galaxy. Kwenzenjan. What's going on with TS Galaxy, guys? Kwenzakalani nge-TS Galaxy? Hayi, akhambi kahle. Hayi, akhambi kahle. 3 losses in a row now. TS Galaxy. What's going on? Golden Arrows are in position 9. Richards Bay in position 10. Yeah, ne? You have Siwelele in position 11. Chipa United in position 12. Stellenbosch in position 13. Marumo Gallants in position 14. I haven't covered the story, but I'm sure you already know. Hey, there is a fight. Swallows want the status back. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But there's a dispute currently between Marumo Gallants and Swallows. Hey, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, that's what's happening. Orbit College and Makesi. Nizobuyela ehlathini nina. Nina nizobuyela ehlathini nina. Makesi vele. Hey, it's not looking good for you guys. 3 losses in a row. When last did you win a game? 16 matches, 11 points. If you have more points, if you have more games than your points, just know that you are in trouble. You cannot have 16 matches played and you have 11 points. After 16 matches, you should be having 40, it's 40 what points? 48 points, ne? 16 times 3 should be 48. Am I right? Yeah, 48 points. That's how many points Makesi should be having. But they are having 11. That's crazy. So Makesi, the only positive thing for you right now is that you are not the only ones that are fumbling. In fact, the Orbit College above you have played 2 more games. They've played 18. You guys played 16. So just win those 2 games. You move to 14. You win again. You move to 17. And boom. You've moved from position 16 all the way to position 13 just like that. Hlakaniphani magesi, otherwise nizobuyela ehlathini. Umsebenzi wenu niwenzile. Nifikile nasimosha ke thina ke, but senibhadalile ningawari. Senibhadalile. Siyanizwela lapho phansi. Orbit College. Yazi yakhala. Marumo Gallants. Oh. Yeah, it's not looking good. So we shall see, guys. The only positive thing, as I've said, is that Makesi is not the only one. They're not like Abo Wolves, Legu EPL, Nabo Bainley, who are suffocating alone there, who are isolated from everyone else. Nah, this one is better because if you win one game, you are level with the team above you. If you win 2 games, you can move from that position. 3 wins, Jay. A good run of 3 games, 4 games, you find yourself out of the relegation zone. So we have a relegation battle. We have a top 8 battle, as you can see. And we have here we have a CAF battle and also the title battle for the Betway Premiership. And in the process, it's also the battle for the Champions League spot, also the battle for the CAF Confed spot. Anything kumnandi nje this season bafethu ku-Betway Premiership. No one is safe. Let's see if Pirates can do it. Can they open that gap? But yeah, guys, this is what I wanted us to touch on. Nothing much really. I can't wait for the match that will play on Wednesday. Tiamo says that the coach is right about players walking on the pitch, especially Mbule. These guys must wake up and be serious. You had to mention Mbule, Tiam. What did Mbule do? Well, the coach is very mad. Sbusiso Mabas, how are you? I hope you are well. Iviwe uthi kodwa Chiefs fans zabanjani. Kukhona abathi Sikhukhune will win the abami kancane member. I'm not even going to entertain that. Iviwe ayikho nje leyo nto Msangano. Sikhukhune winning the league. Ayikho leyo nto. Ayikho. There's no such a thing. Why bangathi bona bazowina league bathi kuzowina Sikhukhune? Kanjani manje? I don't see Masandawana making it out of the quarterfinals. Well, we shall see. The more you go, there are those teams that fumble in the group stages, Itumeleng, and when they get to the knockout stages, they're just burning. Let's see. Let's wait and see who are they going to face first. As I said, it could be Pyramids, and I can tell you, they don't want to play Pyramids. They would rather take Stade Malien or El Al, not Pyramids. But yeah, we shall see who they will face. But anything is possible, remember. As I've said, some teams are weak or, not that great in the group stages. But once they get to the knockout stages, they're on fire. So we've seen that even with El Ali. Wednesday, we need a smash and grab. I'm not worried about Chiefs, says Tiamo. These players lack discipline, remember. Sometimes to receive red cards like this. Yeah, remember, I never really understand players who get two yellow cards as a red card. Totally red card instantly because of one challenge. Yeah, even though that those challenges are reckless and stupid sometimes. But if you're gonna get 2 yellow cards in just 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something is wrong with you. You can't be doing that, But again, you need to be good mentally, you need to be able to control your emotions and also be cautious after getting a yellow card. You can't be getting 2 yellow cards. This is why coaches end up taking players when they have 1 yellow card, because they are scared of such things. Pirates 2, Sundowns 0, Mufukeng and Muremi on the score sheet. Music to my ears, Artemido. I hope that becomes a reality. This season, Abatopi Knicks, the only thing they will lift is Mukoko's head. Itumeleng. Okay. Much better. But why? But why? Why? Okay, Charlotte, he says that the match between Siwelele and Kaizer Chiefs is postponed. Okay, but why? But why? Why? Huh? Okay. I know why. I'm sure their coach was crying that they are playing a lot of games. Hey, Mara, that comment aged. It aged like fine wine, huh? He was crying about playing many games. The next thing, they're out of the Nedbank Cup, they're out of CAF, and then they only have the league. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. And now they postpone a game. Now they're gonna cry that others are having more games. They're not gonna cry that they have less games because they were crying about that. But now other teams are playing more games, and then I read. Let me keep quiet. It's not my business anyway. But that's crazy. We might beat Sundowns 4-1. Remember, I want that. I want that, Rory-san. Chiefs are not set. Patrick, Nico Mashwanganyi, they are happy. Manju, why are you calling me Patrick Nico Mashwanganyi? Then they are said you can't be happy. Getting eliminated in 2 competitions. February is a month that icon. Sundowns at KEF is close. Sundowns time at KEF is closer to elimination. Well, we shall see. We shall see. Anything can happen. You know, Humuto, I feel like we're gonna beat Sundowns 2-0. I easily 2-0. Right? Right? Yeah, ne 1-0 right. As long as swing it, I'm gonna drop to swing angag. Kodwa nje if siyakhona ukubabulala, siba embarrass, siba destroy, siba demolish, by all means, please go ahead. But if we can't, even a narrow 1-0 win is okay, as long as we get 3 points. If we can't do that, Footsie, there's no if. I want a win, not even a draw. Yeah. Why song bizangu mara Colin yangisukela yazi member. Bongani Zungu, he's saying that when I remember hlezi uthi Bongani Zungu is saying 3-1. Right 3-1. But angifuni 3-1, ngifuna clean sheet. Funa swine nje singaconsideranga. Yeah. Evening. Khumuto, I hope that you good. Costa the Costa. Hamba kanjani Costa? Kwenzani Atletico member yami? Hey, Atletico yak abuse member. Bese mangithi ngiyayibheka namhlanje futhi bayithela induku. Hey, ibhola lingenye indlela man. Yaze yayinhle ilokho member yami yangathi intombi ishata. Yevana. Costa. Inhle member, the table looks good, but we can make it to look even gooder if there's such a word. Let's go and do the job on Wednesday, membership. Let's do the job on Wednesday. I'll be so happy. When I call in when nala ma nickname wakhe angwathandi. How are you there? Thamsang up. And then Siyanyanga says ukuthi thina member masiniwe lento. Ayinabungozi. Sayithatha member. Sayithatha noma bangasiniki sizosithathela. Ngono basinike. If abafuni sizosithathela. Yayibona. Yeah, I'm happy for Mbokazi member. Imzwile athi indaba English akayingeni. Siyanyanga. I'm happy to have you guys here. Tito is a master at delaying our attacks and losing the ball. Ow, guys. I feel like Tito has been doing well in the last 2 games. He frustrated me also yesterday, of course, when he didn't pull the trigger on time. Good evening, Welile. I hope that you're good. RM38 by it. Right, Homa Raifeta member. Tolu Titu, player of the season there. We are here, Welile. We are here. It's better to be late than to not teach at all. I want Sundowns to go to the final so that we can open the gap on the table. And guys, where do you get that notion? Rory-san, I hope you would elaborate further on it. Where do you get it that if Sundowns, Pela member, Sundowns has been winning the league for the past 8 seasons? I even forgot. That's how long they've been winning it. They've been doing that while playing CAF. So it does not mean that when they play CAF, they're going to fumble in the league. In fact, I can put it on the table that the more you play is the more you get better. The more you play is the more you fix your mistakes. The more you play is the more you gain momentum. Unlike staying the whole week and you don't play and then you play after. So, Mina, I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference whether Sundowns is in CAF or not, But I think them being in CAF is an advantage because that's where they get to also give other players of theirs an opportunity and build some chemistry, So more games, for me, I feel like they help a team to get better than not. So I always question people that are complaining about having a lot of games because, well, you're a big team. You have a lot of players, really. And that's what you want to be doing as a big team. Chiefs players should just leave football and start a choir. What were they playing yesterday? Well, Chiefs played a very good first half. I don't know what happened in the changing room, dressing room, but that second half, they just completely lost it all. I was frustrated by Tito sweeping the floor with the defenders and didn't shoot to goal. Mahopa didn't pass Apolis to finish. But yeah, Mahopa was supposed to cut that ball back for our police member. Tito was supposed to score early. I see people are blaming that Mbutuma was standing in his way. Well, there's no one's way, guys. It's football. You can't say this is my way, this is my territory. Well, we're in the box. You know, Tito was supposed to pull the trigger earlier than that. He wanted to minus everyone until it was supposed to shoot earlier. You know, that goal that Mufokeng scored, it's a bit similar to that Tito one. The difference is that Mufokeng pulled the trigger. Tito didn't. And Tito was even closer than Mufokeng. So he needs to pull the trigger on time. Don't wait for the perfect moment. You know, so once you keep doing that, the angle will close at some point. You're allowing them to recover. Remember, I don't want to talk about a lot of that, you know, about players being selfish and all that. Let's just focus on the game on Wednesday, Colin. We will speak about those things afterwards. Let's just focus on that game on Wednesday. We want our players to be at their highest. Let's not underestimate in our fellow SO club. We are enemies at home, but in KEF and Bafana, let's support each other. My humble wishes to them to win KEF. Before that, they will cry on Wednesday. Well, that's always subjective, Katleho. Sometimes you'll find someone saying, let us support Sundowns because they are representing South Africa. Sometimes you'll find someone saying, no, they are representing themselves. One thing that is certain, and that one, I'm not going to debate with anyone because it's not up for debate. It's a fact. When Lupopo beat Orlando Pirates and eliminated them from KEF, they were happy. They were celebrating. It was so much joy. There was no one coming to say, guys, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're celebrating the elimination of Pirates who are representing South Africa. Nobody cared about that. They were happy that Pirates is out of KEF. So, you know the banter. You know it. But again, like I said, it's subjective. It's for everyone to make their decision. You'll find Sundowns fans saying they're supporting Pirates in KEF. You'll find Sundowns fans saying they don't give any care. In fact, they don't want Pirates to do well in KEF. And vice versa, you'll find Chiefs fans saying the same about Pirates or Sundowns, or Pirates fans saying the same about Chiefs or Sundowns, really. So, I don't know where others stand. Mbule was a defensive midfielder at SuperSport and a deep-lying playmaker. And even there, he was not winning balls or breaker of attacks. He was good in closing space, but not a 10-only defensive midfielder. Well, I can tell you, Mbule angeke alunge member by defensive midfielder ku Pirates. He's not that player. He cannot do it. Never. Defensive midfielder at Pirates. Phela ukhumbule member ukuthi Pirates the way idlala ngakhona, ispeed isibaluleke kakhulu. And ukhumbule futhi ukuthi thina ama team esidlala nawo amaningi, they rely on transitions. You know what a transition is? Well, it has speed in it. It's like a counter attack. So you need a CTM that has pace also. You know, and Mbule, guys, he's not a player that covers a lot of ground like that. Work rate wise, I'm not a fan. You know, I'm not a fan in that regard. So I prefer him to play as a box-to-box or as a 10. But the work that is attached to being a central defensive midfielder, I don't think he can do it. And it's demanding, you know, also at Pirates. Especially, imagine playing Sundowns, you play Mbule as a 6. What are you applying for? Yeah? We want the league, we want to win Culling Knockout, we want to defend our Nedbank Cup, we want KEF. So now, because you went out to all those competitions, what do you want to win? Kaizer Chiefs. Member. They are still in the league, Lumazosha. What are you saying? They are still in the league. They are still in this battle, member. Yeah, they are still in this battle. Very impressed by Tino's performance against Marumo. Hope that he keeps it up. Let's see, Dumele. As long as it's not a one-game performance, no. If Tito continues like this, he will go to the World Cup. Well, I've been very happy to see Tito in the last 2 games. But he needs to do better next time. Pull the trigger on time. But he's been amazing, guys. Jealous down. He's been doing well in the last 2 games. I'm very happy. Well, Sibilibili was not available tomorrow for obvious reasons. Rory Sang, he's sitting on 3 yellow cards. That was one player that we are not willing, not by any means, we're not willing to risk him getting suspended. So I can tell you, come Wednesday, he's gonna be there. And unfortunately for Dino, I don't see Dino starting against Sundowns, but we shall see. I think Sibilibili will start in that position. We have to take that Betway to Meling. It's not negotiable. I don't like this thing of taking our home games to Chiefs' house. We wanted them at Arena. I was as disappointed at Temido, but what can I do? What can I say? Pirates decided to take the game to FNB, just like last season. And we did beat them in FNB. So that's something positive. We did beat Sundowns at the FNB Stadium last season. 2-1, you know. So let's do it again, guys. Pelatina, we turn defense to attack same time. Hey, one member. Yeah, so must lose the ball, member. Ubonile le mistake yenzo Siema, for example. Ubonile ukuthi besi in control kanjani. And then one moment uyawa. Then next thing bashang a transition abo outladis. So you need a CTM who can be able to also apply that pressure, you know, and speed, and try to put pressure on the ball carrier, you know. So that's how teams play us. They rely on our mistakes. And it's football. Mistakes are always there. Even the game against Sundowns, I believe it's a game that whoever that makes the most mistakes, or even the least, but someone will be punished for a mistake. So we shall see. Let's see. Yeah, Mbules, you know, central midfielder, much better. My dad is a Sundowns supporter, and it's our home team in Pretoria. I don't like them, nor support them, but I can't hate them. Unlike Chiefs, I praise them whenever they do well. Not everyone can say the same, you know. So Sundowns is doing well. Let's see. I'm still not that convinced, but again, who am I? I'm not even a legend, so my opinion doesn't matter. They're not playing to convince me anyway. But as I've said, CAF is tricky, guys. You know, it's not based on form or whatever. You know, you just get the results. You just get the job done. That's it. You just need to get the job done on the day. That's it. It's not about playing fancy and convincing everyone. No, just the scoreline says that you won the game. That's all that matters. Whether you were, the Chiefs, that's a good example. You're on top, but things can turn easily. Even us, we got eliminated just like that because we made mistakes and we got punished. So we must minimize that. So we shall see. I don't care about that. I'm focused on the league. That's my only worry. That's my only focus this season, and the Nedbank Cup. So Wednesday, that's the match we need to focus on, and we need to get it done. And not even a draw, Pirates. Beat Sundowns, guys. You guys, you have more than enough to defeat Sundowns at FNB Stadium. Go and do it. Sposiso Vilagazi said this Pirates team plays like Peter Msimane Sundowns. They agree with him. I remember. Angas. No comment. It looks like up the slums Wadu's Pirates. That's all I can say. I don't want to put Pito, you know. I don't know. That's up to you. Angas member. As I am Nandi game case ni Arrows. Mangoba we support the Pirates. Tanda style. Yeah, member, you know, Bugeli Arrows kumnandi member. Bugeli le second half. Itlala kamnandi maybe Arrows spelele. Itlala kamnandi. Whether they have their best players or no, Abondlovu or not, I think it's all There was a time where he was not on the pitch, he was out, but still the team was playing well. You know, I hope they keep Mangoba in that team for a good 2-3 years. He can push them somewhere. The Golden Arrows, he can push them. Namanje, all they need to do is to fix their defense, because offensively Golden Arrows is the second best team. Well, third best team. The best team offensively is Pirates with 25 goals, followed by Sundowns with 24 goals, and then it's Golden Arrows with 23 goals. So they are scoring, they are creating, they're doing the nice work up front. That is why the top goal scorer is in their team. The issue is that the defense is leaking, or the midfield, you know, because it can't only be the defense. They have a bit of an issue in that regard. So I think that's where Arrows must invest a lot, try and get better defenders, maybe midfielders also, CTM, Nyana, and be stable in those positions. But going forward, they are so good. Their offensive play is second to none. I think if they can give Mangobanje 2-3 years, hey guys, the Arrows is ngayibona compete on the highest level. Ingazithola say top 3, 4, 5 teams in South Africa, you know. So they must keep pushing. They're doing very well, and they should definitely be in the top 8. But member, CAF member is not forgiving. One of the most unforgiving tournaments you'll ever play in a season. CAF, make a mistake, you will get punished. You get a chance, you don't score, you will lose that game. That's how it goes. So you must make sure you capitalize on the mistakes of the opposition and you capitalize on your opportunities. That is why usibona sikhala abanye bethu ngePirates ukuthi ayikho clinical. Sikhaliswa yizo lezi because masifika kwiCAF sivele nje singagori. Sivele nje siwasquanderisha ama opportunity, if there's such a thing. You know, and that's where we need to use this thing. So we're trying to minimize that, because that's also a mistake. You need to be brutal in these competitions so that you relieve a bit of pressure. So I'm hoping that we can get to that level in our team, a level of brutality, a level of just kick the dog when it's down. Kick it. Don't let it get up. So when you are able to lead 2-0 at halftime, 3-0, 2-0, you should kill that game. Come back and kill it. Score more goals. You know? But yeah, guys, it is what it is. Our team is doing well nonetheless. They must buy Dlamini so he can get game time. He can fit into their system, to be honest. I think Dlamini must play against Keswick Stars. Coach Up the Slum, please bring back Dlamini. At least against Keswick Stars. That's still an important player for us. Dlamini still remains important for us, guys. He can still give us a lot in our team. He can still offer a lot. I know he's not good in terms of work rate, but he doesn't have to do a lot of that, does he? You know, at Pirates. Now, the way we are dominating games, you know, I think we do need Dlamini. And I remember last season, guys, do you remember last season? Dlamini was he was our only sub. I'm sorry. But there were times when I would look at our bench and I would say, Dlamini is the only sub we have here. We don't have depth. That's one of the reasons we didn't win that league last season. That's one of the reasons why we didn't push Sundowns all the way. Because we ended up not having enough depth, and then we had issues with players, you know. But Dlamini would come from the bench and make an impact. But this season he's not getting a sniff. He's not getting a sniff at all. It's very sad. It's very sad. I wish that he's gonna come back and play. Even in the CAF Champions League, he did well when we played Lupopo. I don't know if you guys remember that game. Dlamini was essential in that game, especially the last goal. But he's not getting... Yeah, it's difficult, Shem. It's just that we have a lot of players also, Shem. We have a lot of players. Kunzima. Eh. So ngesibone bafethu eish. We're winning this game against Sundowns, especially if we score first by 5 goals. 5-2 win. I don't trust CBC in our defense, and we can't see him now because he's protected by CM. Member. He's protected. Guys, why not giving Sibisi his flowers? He's protected by Libone Siema, says Errol. Do you agree with that, guys? Is Sibisi protected? I think Sibisi is a good centre back. I think he's good. But yeah, it's your opinion, Zotin. I think he's good. It's just not the fancy one. It's just not the fancy, centre backs. He's not going to obviously string the passes like Cabo Libone, Nabo Chabatsane, Yeah, and he has made a couple of mistakes also in the past. I think some have not forgiven him, but he's a good player. I think he's playing on merit at Pirates, because not CBC. Yeah, he's a good player. That is why he's always in the national team. I won't be surprised when he goes to the World Cup. And I must say, hey, yesterday I saw that he was injured. Hey CBC, you understand the assignment, ne? USibisi uyazi ukuthi hey, mangaphuma la ngeke ngiphinde ngibuye. Ngizobuya after a couple of months or ngaphela isizini ngingakabuyi. Yeah. USibisi guys izolo bekangekho right, but ulwile njengebhodlela straight wathi hey, angiphumi la. Cause ngaphuma la hey, kuzoba inkinga. He knew because of the competition. So yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well, CBC guys. He's doing well. I don't have a problem with him. I would love to see Siema and Chabatsane, but I wouldn't just drop CBC just because I want to see that combination. And I'm not even sure if it's gonna work. It's nice to imagine it. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. We shall see. No, but CBC is doing well. Yeah, that's the winning mentality that we want, remember. That's the mentality what we want, winning mentality. So test against the Sundowns Wednesday. We've already played Sundowns 3 times. I don't expect anyone to have nerves. I don't expect anyone to have fear. We're playing Sundowns for the 3rd time. 3rd time. And I can tell you, all those results were disappointing for them mostly, not us. Because they're the ones who are always, expected to win. But we got the results. It's disappointing also because they scored first in Orlando. We came back. They scored first in Lucas Moripe. We came back and beat them on penalties and went to the final and won the finals. And then we went to their home, and again, I believe they scored first, if I remember well, I think. And we came back again. Yeah, the goal from Danson. You understand? So, really, and they were at their home. So, now we need to take it a step further, guys. Let's beat Sundowns. We have played them 3 times. There is nothing to be scared of. There is nothing to be scared of, really. Let's go there and show them who we are. We're playing at home, even though it's not at home, but it's at home. Yeah, Lamini, guys, is very important. Since there's Kokune successful draw with us, we needed his passes, shooting, and free kicks. It would get us something on that day. Yeah, member, and iPirates yamanje futhi. Uyayibheka member, ubheke abo Apolis, abo Mfukeng, with the runs that they make and their flexibility on the pitch, comfortable to be anywhere on the pitch. Abo Tito, we get free kicks. They get fouled. You just think, man, if even is all, there's a free kick that we got just outside the D line, the D circle, if I can say. And I thought if Lamini was there, that free kick that Mufukeng took, man, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, Lamini puts that in the net, bro. So, I feel like we need Lamini on the bench. I feel like we need that player. He's still very important. Very, very smart player. Technically gifted. Gabza the small. Chenko. CBC, a good center back. He does the basic well. The problem with him is the height and he's slow. But on the basics, he's fine. Hey, one again, remember. So, hey, once Chabatsane gets the chance there and he does well with Siema, it's gonna be hard for him. So I understand why he didn't want to go out. And yes, the height is not on his side, for sure, for sure. So Chabatani becomes important, especially we are going to go back to Kev for sure. We are going to sometimes play Chabatani ahead of CBC for that exact reason. The height becomes important. We're going to have to see them the best of Wadu on Wednesday and on the 28th. Yeah, Rorisang, we are going to be tested, guys. It's not like any other game. I know that playing Marumo was for 3 points, playing Amazulu was for 3 points, you know, and all the other teams we played. But now we are playing Sundowns, a team that has won this league for the last 8 seasons. Yeah, that's a fact. So that game becomes huge because it is a team, for me, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I don't look at Chiefs. I don't look at Skukune. I don't look at any of those teams as a team that is competing for the league. I do see them finishing in the top, maybe top 5, top 3, but I still see the top 2 between Pirates and Sundowns. I still see the league between Pirates and Sundowns. So you are playing Sundowns. You know, don't look the other way. You know that that's the team that you must beat if you want to win this league. The best way you can do it is to open a gap and take points from them. You open the gap and you disqualify, you delay them from getting to you, or you destroy them that they don't catch you. That's the best way to do it, guys. Your competitor, you take points from them. So the first leg, we should have beaten them, but a point away from home, I can take that. It's okay. But now we have to show them that we are really going for it. Beat Sundowns. And then when you play Chiefs again, as much as Chiefs, I don't think they compete with us pound for pound. They don't. But a Soweto derby, doesn't matter if we are leading the league with 50 gap points, whatever. It's a Soweto derby. It's always going to be like that. It just depends on who wants it the most on the day. It doesn't matter how many goals Sibilibili has scored, or Mbule, or whoever for that matter. It doesn't matter which form. It's not about that. It's just about who is willing to fight for the badge on the day. Don't play the occasion. You know? So those 2 games, guys, are going to define, for me, they will define our season. This month, if we end it on that 100% record that I'm looking for, we are gone. We are gone. We are out of sight. No one will even see us anymore. No one. So let's do it, guys. Let's beat Sundowns. And after beating Sundowns, confidence-wise, obviously, we are going to be on a higher level than we are. When we go to that derby, we go and demolish also. Not going to be easy. Never easy to play Soweto derby. But we are going to be up there. And we will be telling everybody in the continent. We will be telling everyone, not just in South Africa, on the continent, that Pirates, look out for them. They are here. They've arrived. So we have to beat Sundowns. We have to win this league. And I can't wait for that game, guys. Because that's a game that we are really going to be tested. As much as others are saying Sundowns is crippled, Sundowns is still a great team. They are still a team that can beat us. And they are very clinical compared to us. So if we are going to be playing around, Sundowns will moor us on Wednesday. They will beat us if we are going to go there and we play around. They will. They can. They are still a good team. They are not dead. They are not crippled. But okay, Wednesday is the day. I can't wait. I really cannot wait. That's a game that I'm always looking forward to, because I know it's a game that will have football. Both teams will take on each other. Sundowns will have their moments. Pirates will have their moments. You know, it's just going to be that game. Can't wait for it. Come 18 Feb. Today is the 15th, but already the day is close to ending anyway, or has already ended. So we're just talking 2 days to go. So abona bafethu masingalungisa izinto zethu by the end of this month, I know So besihleli kamnandi. So relaxile nje. Basiyeka manje sambili. So nathi mina senze sure ukuthi abasibambi. Because if we lose to Sundowns, what happens is that they move to 35 with a game in hand. Then they win that game in hand, we are level. I'm not going to be happy with that because we've had opportunities to go above them. And even the best opportunity, you know, many teams don't get this opportunity to play against a team that they're competing with for the league. Sometimes Masagio Peli season or the last 15 games or the last whatever games, we find they're no longer playing that team. So now they depend on other teams to do the work for them. But for us, we're playing them. For them, they're playing us. So they also have a chance. They know Nabo. Ogoti, if they lose that game, it makes this league, it means that they're letting us go and take it. But they know that if they win, it's game on. You know? So Nati guys, let's do this. And I love that we're now having more games than them. You know, I hope that we now beat them too, so that we put them under a lot of pressure like they've done to us for many years before. You know, having more games. Tina, there were times where we had 4 games in hand, sometimes even 5, you know, and we would struggle to catch up because the pressure is just too much. When you're looking at it, you're like, oh, we can't afford to draw this game. Every game automatically, it's a final, it's a must win, and it comes with a lot of pressure and panics. So I would love to be on the other side. I've heard people saying they prefer to chase than to be chased. Well, I prefer the latter. Can you please chase me? Because you're not going to catch me. Pirates, you shouldn't be catched by anyone. So let's beat Sundowns, guys. That's just about it. I would love to see that Errol, the best of our number 45. Well, with regards to Silepe member, I've heard rumors that Pirates was considering to loan him. You know, I thought that would, you know, would be best. But after the injury of Nduli, I thought he should stay. But he's not getting a sniff also. How many games did you see Silepe play this season? I don't even remember seeing him play. I'll have to think back. Maybe 1 if he even played. So he's another one that is struggling with game time. It's very hard. Very difficult. Dlamini, Silepe, you know. Hey guys, this team is huge. And you know what makes it even more difficult? The team is winning, brother. The team is getting the results. The players are delivering. So it's not easy to just drop and put this one and drop that one. It's not easy. Because the ones that are being played, they're not giving you a reason to change like that. So it's hard. But again, yeah, man, member, man. Yeah, I still have. Nami sasa khona leso slonda wena Manzovic. Sasa khona leso slonda. I hope ukuthi nje yazi bangadlala ama game abomremi nabomahopa. Ekelana ukudlala bafethu. Sundowns yaskoloda. Yaskoloda Sundowns. They owe us. So now it's time for them to pay. That is why ngithi mina, let's score the first goal in that game. I'm tired of Sundowns scoring first against us. Every time you already know that you're going to be watching a game between Pirates and Sundowns where Pirates will chase the game and score, and maybe the game goes to penalties or extra time. No. Can we score first? When last did Pirates score first against Sundowns? When we did that, we won. Mufukeng scored 2 goals in 5 minutes. We went on to win that game. Can we score first? And now our squad is even stronger. And now the pressure is on their side the most. The moment we score, I'm telling you, the moment we score first, they have to give their all in that game, which means they panic. There's pressure on them, and we will thrive on that because the spaces will be there for Apolis. They will be there for Mufukeng. They will be there for Moremi. We are going to exploit them. The best way to do it is to get the first punch. Throw the first punch. Don't chase the game. Score first, guys. Please. We're tired of conceding first. Abdeslam Wadu. Your team has conceded first in the last 3 games you played against Sundowns. Can it not happen on Wednesday? Can you be the one that scores first for a change? I would love to see that, because I know that we are going to move them with speed. When we score first and they are forced to come to us, so a strong ama-counter nama-transition ngeke balunge. Ngeke then ayikho i-team ematch i-Pirates ngespeed, ayikho. Leya highline yabo leya so i-breaker kabuhlungu futhi. So nje korani igoli lokuqala nina nje. Mina nje ngithi korani kuqala mabhakani. Just score the first goal in that game. You will see. Don't chase the game, because now that will open the room for us to concede the second goal. That will open the room for us when we lose the ball to be countered also. And they do have players that can do that. Players like Arthur Sales, key player for that game against Pirates. So let's wait and see, guys, what will happen. Eagerly waiting for that match. I cannot wait any longer, you know. Yeah, Mufokeng must repeat the magic. Repeat the magic, my brother. Repeat it. And Mufokeng is the only player that won 3 Men of the Match awards in a row. In a row. So this year, he's the best player. And this season is among the best players. Up to you to choose who's the best. Because I believe he is. He's back. And Ubeng is katasi right, mpan. Ubeng is katasi right, poison. Katsako manje. Katsako manje right, Homa. Let's go for it, guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow. We will continue to speak about this game as it gets closer and closer. This has become one of the biggest fixtures in South African football. Sundowns and Pirates. Aye. Wednesday at Mido. Chilidzi. Rorisang. I can't wait. Yeah, we have to score first, man. Rorisang, man. You know, I don't like this thing of chasing and then we end up drawing the eye. Sankatele. We need to chase. Hey, Orlando bafikile bakora kuqala sa chase. Hey, Lucas Moripe bakora kuqala sa chase. Hey, Loftus bakora kuqala sa chase. We've been chasing. At least we have not lost to them. We've played 3 times already. We haven't lost. But we have not won in open play, in regulation time. We've won on penalties. I want us to beat Sundowns, guys. I want us to beat them. If we are saying we are now the best, let's prove it. Doesn't matter who says they are crippled or whatever. Let's go and do the job on Wednesday. And we have more than the resources to do it. We have more than enough.